David Baley, variously described by gossip columnists as the Cockney legend, the tough and amiable Cockney, the man who leapt the class barriers. Well, notwithstanding such undisciplined prose, David Baley, Cockney or not, has more Vogue covers to his credit than Prince Charles has marriage rumours. Well, more recently, Baley has been to Hong Kong, and there he recorded the squalid plight of the inappropriately romantically named boat people. Well, perhaps it takes a not dissimilar eye to photograph the extremes of imagination that characterise the fashion world as is needed to capture the unimaginable desperation of the luckless Vietnamese. No one calls you David. They always refer to you as Baley. Why is that?
I don't know, it's a thing that all photographers are always called by their surname. I mean, Penn, you don't call him Irving Penn, you always refer to him as Penn, or Avedon's Avedon, or Duffy's Duffy, or... It's just a photographic thing.
When you meet Don McCullin, do you call him Don or McCullin?
Actually, I call him Don, but I call Duffy Duffy.
Let's go on to these Vietnam pictures. It's quite a departure, at least it seems so to me. I mean, I associate with faces and shapes rather than the plight of a foreign people. You're very much a believer in keeping at a distance from your subject. You don't want to get involved, do you?
Well, I think it's a mistake if a photographer or a documentary maker gets too involved with his subject. Otherwise you lose, your emotions get in the way of what you're actually seeing or what you're actually recording.
Is that to say your emotions were untouched by those Vietnamese boat people?
Well, I've seen worse than, I mean, I've seen a lot worse situations than that. And yeah, of course you're emotional, but you mustn't let it get in your way.
What are you going to do with the pictures? They're obviously on exhibition. You've obviously taken care to print them nicely. What's going to happen to the pictures in the end?
Well, they're on sale at the Olympus Gallery in Piccadilly, and they're actually half price what I normally charge, and I couldn't make money from pictures like this. I'd feel very guilty, so all the money goes to the refugee boat fund in Hong Kong.
And how much do you anticipate raising with these pictures?
I think around about 6,000.
Well, since you broke through in this whole photographic world in the early 60s, and Don McCullin and many other people, a lot of people have taken up, ordinary people like me even, like our researcher on this programme, taken up photography seriously, try to do things with it, say things with it. And there's now a group in East London who see the camera as a political tool. They'll take photographs of their leaky house to prosecute their landlord and so on. Does that have any connection with the work you do?
Not really. I mean, I think it's dangerous when you start intellectualizing the camera. I mean, the photographer's job is to record what he sees and then let other people make the decisions about what it is.
Do you have any relationship with that kind of activist?
Trotskyite? Not really, no. I mean, I think everyone can be what they want. I don't really mind.
How about moving pictures? I know you've made commercials, but would you ever like to make a full-length feature film?
I've got so many enemies already. I'd probably make a whole new set of enemies. No, it quite interests me. I mean, obviously it does. I mean, that's the biggest influence on me, in fact. I used to go with my mum to the cinema 6 times a week when I was a kid. And, yeah, I'd prefer to make features than documentaries, I must say.